Hello everyone, welcome. Here for the first NBA break of the night. Doing a half case Mosaic Tmall. We did a case a few days ago and it was absolute fire. A gold Mellow, a couple of red Edwards, and other big rookies. It was a good case, so hopefully this one's even better. We've got a mini to close this one, guys. It's 20 spots. Top 7 gets spots, but first gets 3 and second gets 2 spots. We'll run that one now. There we go, here's my screen. So 20 names, randomized 7 times, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and good luck everyone, 7. We've got Mick, Billy, Sean, Lawrence, Matt, Thomas, and Thomas. Congrats, guys. Mick, you get 3 spots, and Billy, you get 2. Tidy up the spreadsheet with the new names. All right, and we'll run the teams. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lucky number 7. 7 times. Wizards down the bottom and the Mavs are up the top. Here we go. Right, Joshua, you've got the Mavs and the Magic, Mick with the Lakers, Sean with the Sixers, Mick with the Wolves, Brennan with the Suns, Mick with the Heat, Billy with the Bucks, Joshua with the Thunder, Stuart with the Rockets, Billy with the Warriors, Hayden with the Hawks, Joel with the Spurs, Sean with the Jazz, Ryan with the Grizzlies, Brendan with the Clippers, Sean with the Cavs, Scott with the Nets, Hayden with the Knicks, Ryan with the Raptors, Stuart with the Celtics, Lawrence with the Pistons, David with the Bulls, Brendan with the Blazers, Joel with the Kings, Matt with the Nuggets, Thomas with the Hornets, Linton with the Pels, Thomas with the Pacers, and David with the Wiz. Need 2 seconds, guys. We'll get the teams in the comments. All right, let's get into it. Nice sealed case. Right, here we go. Box number 1. Good luck, everyone. I think it's 2 golds on average per box. All right, here we go. Blake Griffin for the Nets. Got gold in the first pack. Alex Caruso for the Lakers. Paul Reed for the Sixers. Jason Tatum, national pride for the Celtics. And gold for the Nuggets. It's Jamal Murray. Darius Garland for the Cavs. Victor Oladipo for the Heat. Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers. Sam Merrill for the Bucks. And Red Wave for OKC. Poku. Poku with a print line, unfortunately. If anyone's just jumped on and missed their teams, just sing out and I'll happily let you know. Rudy Gobert for the Jazz. Michael Porter Jr. for the Nugs. Clint Capella for the Hawks. Obi Toppin, NBA debut for the Knicks. And for the Rockets, red, John Wall. Otto Porter Jr. for the Magic. Rudy Gay for the Spurs. Jaden McDaniels for the Wolves. Allen Iverson, all-time greats for the Sixers. And red for the Mavs, Tim Hardaway Jr. CJ McCollum for the Blazers. Brandon Ingram for the Pels. AD for the Lakers. Josh Green for the Mavs. And red for the Clippers, Paul George, national pride. Got Monty Morris for the Nugs. John Wall for the Rockets. Kyrie for the Nets. Tyrese Maxey, national pride for the Sixers. And red wave for the Heat, Nemanja Bjelica. There is again, Nemanja Bjelica for the Heat. Drew Holiday for the Bucks. Got another gold, guys. KD Finals MVPs for the Warriors. Cole Anthony, NBA debut for the Magic. And for the Spurs, Keldon Johnson. Got Rajon Rondo for the Clippers. Reggie Bullock for the Knicks. Bam Adebayo for the Heat. Got a holo for the Rockets, Eric Gordon. And red wave for the Lakers, LeBron James, Finals MVPs. Derek Jones Jr. for the Blazers. Josh Hart for the Pels. Rashawn Holmes for the Kings. Trey Jones for the Spurs. And it's an upside down red wave for the Blazers, CJ McCollum. DeJounte Murray for the Spurs. DeAndre Ayton for the Suns. Tracy McGrady, all-time greats for the Magic. Onyeka Okongwu for the Hawks. And red wave for the Nets, James Harden. Lauri Markkanen for the Bulls. Kyle Lowry for the for the Raptors, sorry. Serge Ibaka for the Clippers. Devin Vassell, NBA debut for the Spurs. And red wave for the Lakers, Magic Johnson, all-time greats. Got Matisse Thybulle for the Sixers. Chris Boucher for the Raptors. Cam Johnson for the Suns. Got a Mosaic for the Heat, Tyler Hero. And a red wave for the Nuggets, Monty Morris. Box number 2. Got Luka for the Mavs, Bogdan Bogdanovic for the Hawks, Will Barton for the Nuggies, Charles Barkley, all-time greats for the Suns, and Red Wave for the Raptors, Malachi Flynn. Tyler Hero for the Heat, Derek White for the Spurs, Jeremy Grant for the Pistons, Jayshawn Tate for the Rockets, and Red Wave for the Nugs, MPJ. Got Nikola Jokic for the Nugs, James Harden for the Nets, LaMelo Ball, NBA debut for the Hornets, Sadiq Bey for the Pistons, and Red Wave for the Pistons, Jeremy Grant. Got Royce O'Neal for the Jazz, Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs, Bojan Bogdanovic for the Jazz, KD, national pride for the Nets, and Red Wave, NBA debut, Aaron Nesmith for the Celtics. Got Thad Young for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic for the Bulls, Hamidou Diallo for the Pistons, Tyrese Halliburton for the Kings, and Red Wave for the Magic, Otto Porter Jr. Got Grayson Allen for the Grizz, SGA for OKC, Paul Pierce for the Celtics, Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons, and Gold Wave, NBA debut, Jalen Smith for the Suns. That's nice. Got Lonnie Walker the fourth for the Spurs, Goran Dragic for the Heat, Darius Bazley for OKC, Udoka Azubuike for the Jazz, and Red Wave for the Cavs, Darius Garland. Got Damian Lillard for the Blazers, Luke Kennard for the Clippers, Gary Payton, all-time greats for the Sonics, going to OKC, Nico Mannion for the Warriors, and Red Wave for the Nugs, Will Barton. Trae Young for the Hawks, Ben Simmons for the Sixers, Malik Beasley for the Wolves, Tyrese Halliburton, national pride for the Kings, and Red Wave for the Lakers, AD, national pride. Got Paul George for the Clippers, Wendell Carter Jr. for the Magic, Enes Kanter for the Blazers, Shaq, finals MVPs for the Lakers, and Red Wave for the Jazz, Rudy Gobert. Got Sekou Doumbouya for the Pistons, Jimmy Butler for the Heat, Patrick Williams, NBA debut for the Bulls, Jordan Nwora for the Bucks, and a gold for the Pelicans. Come on, Zion. Oh, it's Big Stevie. Big Stevie, the big Kiwi. Got Kristaps for the Mavs, Ruby for the Wiz, Danilo Gallinari for the Hawks, Sadiq Bey, NBA debut for the Pistons, and Red Wave for the Nugs, Zeke Naji. Box number 3. Okay, Monty Morris for the Nugs, Cameron Payne for the Suns, Allen Iverson, all-time greats for the Sixers, Josh Green for the Mavs, and Red Wave for the Lakers, AD. Got John Wall for the Rockets, Jared Allen for the Cavs, Jaylen Brown for the Celtics, Tyrese Maxey, national pride for the Sixers, and Red Wave for the Kings, Jamias Ramsey. Got Nemanja Bjelica for the Heat, Rajon Rondo for the Clippers, Aaron Baines for the Raptors, KD, Finals MVPs for the Warriors, and Red Wave for the Pacers, Miles Turner. Got DeJounte Murray for the Spurs, Lauri Markkanen for the Bulls, Bam Adebayo for the Heat, Anthony Edwards for the Wolves, and Red Wave for the Bucks, Jeff Teague. Otto Porter Jr. for the Magic, CJ McCollum for the Blazers, Joe Harris for the Nets, Jaden McDaniels for the Wolves, and Red Wave for the Kings, Buddy Hield. Got Matisse Thybulle for the Sixers, Kelly Oubre Jr. for the Warriors, Tracy McGrady, all-time greats for the Magic, Onyeka Okongwu for the Hawks, and Red Wave for the Pels, Brandon Ingram. Got Chris Boucher for the Raptors, Jay Crowder for the Suns, Josh Jackson for the Pistons, Devin Vassell, NBA debut for the Spurs, and Red Wave for the Nets, Reggie Perry. Got Blake Griffin for the Nets, Darius Garland for the Cavs, K Love for the Cavs, Paul Reed for the Sixers, and Red Wave for the Bucks, Brook Lopez. Rudy Gobert for the Jazz, Trey Burke for the Mavs, Jason Tatum, national pride for the Celtics, Sam Merrill for the Bucks, and gold, it's an NBA debut, it's Patrick Williams for the Bulls. It's nice. Paul Millsap for the Nuggets, Boban Marjanovic for the Mavs, Talon Horton-Tucker for the Lakers, Tony Parker, all-time greats for the Spurs, and Red Wave, Deni Avdija, NBA debut for the Wiz. PJ Tucker for the Bucks, Andre Drummond for the Lakers, another gold, guys. Cole Anthony, NBA debut for the Magic, Obi Toppin for the Nets, and for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal. Got MPJ for the Nuggets, De'Aaron Fox for the Kings, Gordon Hayward for the Hornets, Obi Toppin, NBA debut for the Knicks, and for the Wiz, Russell Westbrook, national pride. Up there. Right, Seth Curry for the Sixers, Maxi Kleber for the Mavs, Sadiq Bey for the Pistons, KD, national pride for the Nets, and Red Wave for the Wizards, Rui. Got Draymond for the Warriors, Doug McDermott for the Pacers, Brandon Clark for the Grizz, Tyrese Halliburton for the Kings, and Red Wave for the Warriors, James Wiseman, national pride. Nice hit. Got Danny Green for the Sixers, Jar for the Grizz, Bol for the Nugs, LaMelo Ball, NBA debut for the Hornets, and Red Wave for the Grizz, Tyus Jones. Dante DiVincenzo for the Bucks, Pascal Siakam for the Raptors, Jabari Parker for the Kings, Paul Pierce, all-time greats for the Celtics, and for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. Andrew Wiggins for the Warriors, Mike Conley for the Jazz, LaMarcus Aldridge for the Nets, Patrick Williams, NBA debut for the Bulls, and Peyton Pritchard, NBA debut for the Celtics. Kyle Kuzma for the Lakers, Davis Bertans for the Wiz, Daniel Tice for the Bulls, got Mosaic for the Jazz, Mike Conley, and for the Pacers, Domantas Sabonis. RJ Barrett for the Knicks, Devontae Graham for the Hornets, Jordan Nora for the Bucks, Charles Barkley, all-time greats for the Suns, and a gold for the Heat, it's Kelly Olynyk. Got Ricky Rubio for the Wolves, Duncan Robinson for the Heat, Lou Williams for the Hawks, Nico Mannion for the Warriors, and for the Raptors, Fred VanVleet. Got PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets, Karl Anthony Towns for the Wolves, Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons. Got Sadiq Bey, NBA debut for the Pistons, and are they Magic or Hornets colours? It is for the Hornets. It's a gold for the Hornets. One time. Vernon Carey Jr. Malcolm Brogdon for the Pacers, Zach Collins for the Blazers, Luguentz Dort for OKC, Jayshawn Tate for the Rockets, and Patrick Williams for the Bulls. Red Wave. Got Jeff Teague for the Bucks, Kevin Knox II for the Knicks, Eric Bledsoe for the Pels, Kawhi Leonard, Finals MVPs for the Raptors, and for the Wolves, it's a red. Come on. It is Anthony Edwards. It's the true rookie as well, not the national pride or the NBA debut. Nice hit. Nice and clean with no print lines too, which is always good to see. Here we go. Got Colin Sexton for the Cavs, Thanasis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks, Tyrese Halliburton, national pride for the Kings, Shaq, Finals MVPs for the Lakers, and for the Thunder, SGA. Box number 5. Derek Jones Jr. for the Blazers, James Harden for the Nets, LaMelo Ball, NBA debut for the Hornets. Sadiq Bey for the Pistons. And gold in our first pack for the Mavs. Come on, Luca. Come on, Luca. Josh Richardson. Got MPJ for the Nugs. Cole Lowry for the Raptors. Already so used to saying the Heat. Serge Ibaka for the Clippers. Isaac Okoro, NBA debut for the Cavs. And red for the Hornets. This time. It's again. Vernon Carey Jr. tricked us with the gold and tricked us with a red. Got Josh Hart for the Pels, Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs, Bojan Bogdanovic for the Jazz, KD, national pride for the Nets, and for the Pistons, Killian Hayes. Got Nikola Jokic for the Nugs, Royce O'Neal for the Jazz, Enes Kanter for the Blazers, Shaq Finals MVPs for the Lakers, and red for the Nugs, Aaron Gordon. Got Thad Young for the Bulls, Jimmy Butler for the Heat, Patrick Williams, NBA debut for the Bulls, Jordan Nwora for the Bucks, and red for the Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. Got Matisse Thybulle for the Sixers, SGA for OKC, Paul Pierce all-time greats for the Celtics, Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons, and red for the Sixers, Tobias Harris. Got Nikola Vucevic for the Bulls, Bogdan Bogdanovic for the Hawks, Will Barton for the Nugs, Charles Barkley, all-time greats for the Suns, and red for the Rockets, Hakeem, all-time greats. Got Grayson Allen for the Grizz, Kristaps for the Mavs, Jeremy Grant for the Pistons, Jayshawn Tate for the Rockets, and red for the Spurs, Lonnie Walker IV. DeJounte Murray for the Spurs, Lauri Markkanen for the Bulls, Hamidou Diallo for the Pistons, Tyrese Halliburton for the Kings, and red for the Heat, Goran Dragic. Got Chris Boucher for the Raptors, Rui for the Wiz, Danilo Gallinari for the Hawks, Sadiq Bey, NBA debut for the Pistons, and red, NBA debut, Jalen Smith. Got the red and the gold version of Jalen Smith NBA debut. Got Blake Griffin for the Nets, Darius Garland for the Cavs, Rashawn Holmes for the Kings, Trey Jones for the Spurs, and red for the Blazers, Damian Lillard. Cal, how are you, sir? Hope you're having a good Monday. Just in time to give us a prediction on a big gold. Really good year for the Jazz. You called the LaMelo gold, so must be time to call a Edwards gold. Really good year for the Jazz. DeAndre Ayton for the Suns. Anthony Edwards, national pride for the Wolves. Lamar Stevens for the Cavs. And a gold for the Lakers. LeBron James, national pride. That is nice. It's got a print line through it, but nice hit nonetheless. Yep, just watching Jurassic Park. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen that's on the fully legal streaming site I use. I think it's only the cam version at the moment, so I'll one of those ones I might actually go to the movies because I see the OG cast, isn't it? I was never a fan of Chris Pratt and the new generation one. The original. Oh, nice. Okay. Good call. Good call. I loved the first one. I think how was I when that came out? It must have been 7. Still remember going to the movies with my $5 worth of lollies. That was like a full Ziploc bag. Good times. Robin Lopez for the Wiz. Spencer Dinwiddie for the Nets. James Harden for the Nets. Isaac Okoro for the Cavs. Red Wave for the Rockets. John Wall. Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz. Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs. Killian Hayes NBA debut for the Pistons. Cole Anthony for the Magic. And Red for the Kings. Come on, Tyrese. It's Jabari Parker. Aaron Gordon for the Nuggies. Bojan Bogdanovic for the Jazz. Hamidou Diallo for the Pistons. Damian Lillard, national pride for the Blazers. And Red for the Thunder, Poku. I think we got one of him earlier with a print line. That one is nice and tidy. Got TJ Warren for the Pacers. Giannis for the Bucks. Luke Kennard for the Clippers. CJ Allaby for the Blazers. And Red for the Blazers, CJ McCollum. Got Lonzo Ball for the Pels. Ben Simmons for the Sixers. Tim Duncan, all-time greats for the Spurs. Aaron Nesmith for the Celtics. And Red for the Grizz, Brandon Clark. Jonas Valanciunas for the Grizz. Malik Beasley for the Wolves. Enes Kanter for the Blazers. James Harden, national pride for the Nets. And Red for the Nugs, Zeke Nagy. I think it's the second Red Zeke we've had. Got JJ Redick for the Mavs. Terry Rozier for the Hornets. Jimmy Butler for the Heat. Dirk Nowitzki, finals MVPs for the Mavs. And for the Nugs, Monty Morris. Next pack, okay. Oh, there is a gold. There is a gold. I don't think it's Wolves colours, but there is a gold. D-Book for the Suns. Bogdan Bogdanovic for the Hawks. Jaysean Tate, NBA debut for the Rockets. Excuse me. Denny for the Wiz. And a gold is for the Bucks. Giannis. It is Giannis Gold Wave for the Bucks. That is nice. Nice hit. It has got a print line once again, but a gold Giannis. Got Miles Bridges for the Hornets. Will Barton for the Nugs. Jeremy Grant for the Pistons. Jason Kidd, all-time greats for the Mavs. And for the Lakers, Magic Johnson, all-time greats. It's not a rookie. Those are the players you want. Hey, Cal. Got Damian Lillard for the Blazers. Got another gold in this one. Rui for the Wiz. KG, all-time greats for the Wolves. We've got Devin Vassell for the Spurs. And gold for the Pistons. Come on, Rook. Come on, Rook. Josh Jackson. That one, the only Pistons you don't want. Never complete. No, definitely not, Cal. Got Trae Young for the Hawks. Danilo Gallinari for the Hawks. Rashawn Holmes for the Kings. Onyeka Okongwu, NBA debut for the Hawks. And Red for the Clippers, Paul George, national pride. Last pack of the break, guys. Got Lonnie Walker the fourth for the Spurs. Goran Dragic for the Heat. SGA for OKC. LaMelo Ball for the Hornets. And Red for the Heat, Nemanja Bjelica. Right, that is it, guys. We have 2 NBA breaks up at the moment. We've got a 5-box MJ Black Diamond. We're only about 10 or 15 boxes into that. The 1-in-1 hobby box and the Immaculate are still live in there, guys. So, as well as multiple other massive cards and some memorabilia as well. So there is a breakup for that as well as a mini, and we're also doing a triple year mixer as well with a mini that's up. It's got a Crown Royale, 2 Court Kings Hobby, 1920 Prism, Court Kings Blasters, and some Mosaic Megas. I'm going to go jump in that, either. Thank you for joining me, guys. We'll see you very shortly for the next one.